Sound check, sound check. Sir Car.
May debok ni Sir Boom. Katuhin si CHEDRO. Kaya doon. Ako Sir Biarin. Una, sino rin nagpakwad? May agent. Kaya okay na sa law yan. Nilalang kami sa isip ng start. Oo. Pero yun yung kwan. Kaya ba kanyo lang?
Sound check. Song.
Additional mic? Sir? Additional mic? Additional mic?
Song. Song.
Gana?
Hello.
Hello. Low.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. A very pleasant afternoon to one and all. We are gathered here today to celebrate a momentous occasion, the 49th Commencement Exercises of the Mindanao State University-Sulu Class of 2025. This afternoon marks the culmination of years of dedication, perseverance, and hard work as we honor our graduates who have cultivated excellence through responsible knowledge and stewardship. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let us rise and witness the processional, a march of brilliance and achievement. May we now direct your attention to the main aisle as we commence the processional, a formal entry of those who have contributed to the success of our graduates and the prestige of Mindanao State University-Sulu.
Leading our procession today, upholding the dignity and order of the esteemed university, is our University Marshal.
Following the University Marshal, the very heart of our celebration today, please welcome the candidates for graduation, brimming with pride and anticipation as they prepare to officially close this chapter and embark on new beginnings. Let us now acknowledge the future leaders and innovators from our various colleges. First, entering with their profound knowledge of agriculture, we have the graduates from the College of Agriculture.
Showcasing their diverse intellectual pursuits and critical thinking, please welcome the graduates from College of Arts and Sciences.
Once again, the College of Agriculture and the College of Arts and Sciences. With their keen understanding of commerce and finance, we are proud to present the graduates from the College of Business, Administration, and Accountancy.
Also entering now, the architects of our digital future are the graduates from the College of Computer Studies.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the College of Business Administration and Accountancy and the College of Computer Studies. Guiding the next generation full of passion for education, please welcome the graduates from the College of Education. Once again, the College of Education.
From the depths of our waters, bringing forth knowledge of marine resources, we have the graduates from the College of Fisheries.
Once again, the College of Fisheries. Dedicated to the well-being of our communities, please welcome the graduates from the College of Health Sciences. Once again, the College of Health Sciences.
And finally, from our esteemed graduating class, prepared to uphold justice and service to the public, are the graduates from the College of Public Affairs.
Once again, the College of Public Affairs. Now, With immense pride and admiration, we recognize those who have achieved exceptional academic distinction. Please give a resounding round of applause for our 163 Latin Honors awardees.
Din.
Starting with Jumawadi Sharlimar I, cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management. Usman Fatima Saadia M, cum laude, Bachelor of Elementary Education. Taha Rema J, cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Muhammad Serhata A, cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Araji Nur Apika A, cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Hamid Arnalin S, cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management. Mujahirin Sharina L, cum laude, Bachelor of Arts in English Language Studies. Asbig Gaber E, cum laude, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. Ali Rufaida A, cum laude, Bachelor of Elementary Education.
Arif Noranin, Bachelor of English Language Studies. Sakib Siti Rosida A, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Ahiron Al-Haider A, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Muddi Muhammad Ben Shaidir, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Mali Rambahal, Bachelor of Elementary Education.
Ibnu Arnalin S, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Human Resource Management. Jumaili Alkisari U, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Abang Satrihada N, Bachelor of Elementary Education. Muaidi Permahal S, Bachelor of Arts in English Language Studies. Uba Sarwada A, Bachelor of Elementary Education. Muhallim Sharifa T, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Ahirun Mayradsma J, Bachelor of Elementary Education. Jawali Nurhazima S, Bachelor of Arts in English Language Studies. Sarahan Abdul Najir S, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Eldesin Armalin D, cum laude, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. Munawi Damra P, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in General Sciences. Amil Sharina I, Bachelor of Elementary Education. Anilong Rania S, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Jumahali Ben Kashmir T, Bachelor of Arts in English Language Studies. Haji Fatima Rasmia S, Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. Kuchan Roaina I, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Munir Moksima A, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. Sahirul Narsima A, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in General Sciences. Dasi Juliasar A, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Uchaman Khadija M, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in General Sciences. Saji Muhammad Noor H, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Sali Rexmont K, Bachelor of Elementary Education. Madeza Benjamin C, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. Habibun Fatima U, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Balanak Sharame J, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. Isniradi Janalyn S, Bachelor of Information Technology. Asarud R. Aiza D, Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Business Management. Castaneda Florane H, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English.
Al-Rashid Radia A, Bachelor of Science Secondary Education, major in English. Basang Mitzmar B, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. Awani Kasra J, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Marajul Janjar J, Bachelor of Elementary Education. Addain Wasud A, Bachelor of Arts in Islamic Studies. Sari Patricia B., Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Malang Nahar J., Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. Rusty Ben Najer H., Bachelor of Science in Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics. Puri Ruaida A., Bachelor of Elementary Education. Ardon Rufaida.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us all applaud and welcome our magna cum laudes, starting with Ismael Fatima Ayesha J., magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. Saham Farhadsma N., magna cum laude, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in General Sciences. Adam Ben Laden A., magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Al-Basir Azlan A., magna cum laude, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics. Hariman Nerna A., magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Ismaluddin Zulaika A., magna cum laude, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. Inawat Kailin Lira B., magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. Alibasa Dolinjoy M., magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. Ali Yasser A., magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Ajit Rashada A., magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Sariul Ben Laden A., magna cum laude, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. And now, a truly remarkable individual who stands as a beacon of excellence, embodying the highest ideals of MSU-Sulu. Let us all congratulate and welcome the most outstanding graduate awardee, Anissa P. Lastav, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management. Once again, the most outstanding graduate awardee, Anissa P. Lastam, magna cum laude. Advancing their expertise and contributing to specialized fields, we now welcome the graduate programs candidates. These individuals have pursued higher learning to deepen their knowledge and contribute to various disciplines. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the graduate programs candidates. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let us all applaud and welcome the graduate programs candidate. Once again, let us all applaud and welcome our candidates for graduation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we now shift our focus to the pillars of wisdom and knowledge that have shaped these young minds. Please welcome the dedicated members of the Faculty of Instructions. Leading the way, the dedicated and inspiring faculty members from the College of Agriculture. following them are the dedicated and inspiring faculty members from the College of Arts and Sciences. Once again, the Faculty of Instructions from the College of Arts and Sciences. Next, we have the compassionate educators, the faculty members from the College of Business, Administration, and Accountancy. And now entering the faculty members from the College of Computer Studies. And now, ladies and gentlemen, entering the dedicated Faculty of Instructions from the College of Education. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome the dedicated faculty members from the College of Health Sciences. Once again, our Faculty of Instructions from the College of Health Sciences. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Faculty of Instructions from the College of Public Affairs. Also entering the dedicated faculty members from the College of Fisheries. Once again, the Faculty of Instructions from the College of Fisheries.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome the Mindanao State University-Sulu MANCOM members, head of offices and directors. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome Professor Algamar Pandit. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome the Dean of the College of Agriculture, Professor Alwajir Tutu. Dean of the College of Public Affairs, Professor Julasri Hajibun. Dean of the College of Computing Studies, Professor Datuk Chip Kirang. Dean of the College of Fisheries, Professor Ronald Ancheta. Dean of the College of Business Administration and Accountancy, Professor Jorhaida Javier. Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Professor Maria Cecilia Caldosa. Dean of the College of Health Sciences, Professor Corsidar P. Mukati. Dean of the College of Science and Mathematics, Professor Itzhar Lakibul. Campus Secretary of Education, Professor of the Gymnasium, Assistant in College of Law, MSU-Sulu Extension, Attorney Naltino Sibulan. Let us all welcome the University Registrar, Mrs. Hardini Kiram Sulhan. Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Professor Norman A. Abdurrahman. Vice Chancellor for Extension and Innovation, Professor Hanbal Bara. Vice Chancellor for Administration and Finance, Professor Abu Zamir Asanchi. Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Professor Rafael Reheliana. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest from the CHEDRO Region 9, Mr. Ricky O. Dreje, Project Support Staff. Director for Gender Development, MSU Buog, Professor Jairondo Apilar. Former Student Regent, Honorable Wizam Mahmoud Hassan. Former Alumni Regent, Professor Renato Bunyao. Representing Dr. Sheila G. Magulama, Chancellor of MSU Buo, let us all welcome Professor Carol Jane C. CESE. Special Assistant to the Office of the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Ivy Beroa. Special Assistant to the Office of the Chancellor of MSU-Sulu, Professor Fahmi Alfad. Let us all welcome the Superintendent of MSU Maigo College of Education, Science and Technology, Attorney Jamaluddin Basar. Vice President for Planning and Development of MSU, Marawi. Let us all welcome Engineer Rodrigo Bait. Let us all welcome Vice President for Academic Affairs of MSU System, Dr. Alma E. Beroa. Member of the Board of Regents, Honorable Gracita R. Jacinto Ali. Faculty Regent of the MSU System, Honorable Norhaina Iril M. Unte. Member of the Board of Regent, the Student Regent, Honorable Adrian Shane Casipo. Alumni Regent of the MSU System, Honorable Samuel B. Sabenicio. MSU System Board Secretary, Honorable Attorney Noor Ilyas Yusuf. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our commencement speaker, to be escorted by our Chancellor, Dr. Nagder J. Abdurrahman. Let us all welcome Attorney Marco Cicero F. Domingo CESE. Represented by Dr. Joseph Lu C. Santa Teresa, PCPERN OIC Chief Education Program Specialist.
To commence this auspicious occasion with a moment of spiritual reflection, may we all be led in prayer by Ustad Algamir A. Pandi, to be followed by the solemn entry of colors by our dedicated ROTC cadets, symbolizing our nation and institution. And please remain standing and join us in singing our beloved Philippine National Anthem.
Let us raise our hands in humility, turn our hearts to Allah, and recite Surah Al-Fatiha together. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين اللهم اجعل اجتماعنا هذا اجتماعا مرحوما وتفرقنا من بعده تفرقا معصوما ولا تجعل فينا ولا معنا شقيا ولا محروما برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين.
Bayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Thank you, everyone, and you may now be seated. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a true pleasure to welcome our esteemed dignitaries, the dedicated university administration and faculty, proud parents, guardians, guests, and especially our beloved graduating class of 2025. Today marks a truly special occasion as we celebrate a significant achievement in our students' lives. We're here to honor years of their hard work, dedication, and tireless pursuit of knowledge. This 49th Commencement team, Cultivating Excellence through Responsible Knowledge Stewardship, highlights the deep impact education has, not just on individual lives, but on the future of our society as a whole. At this point in time, we would like to acknowledge the presence of our esteemed dignitaries who are seated in front. To begin with, our 49th Commencement Speaker, who shall be properly introduced later. Also, our Chancellor of Mindanao State University-Sulu, Professor Nagdir J. Abdurrahman. Dr. Alma A. Berua, Vice President for Academic Affairs of MSU System. Engineer Rodrigo S. Bait, Vice President for Planning and Development of MSU System. Dr. Sheila J. Magulama, MSU Book Chancellor, represented by Professor Carl Jan SCOC, Campus Secretary of MSU Book. Attorney Jamaluddin A. Basar, Superintendent, Mindanao State University, Maigo School of Arts and Trade. Honorable Wizam Mahmoud Hassan, former student regent of MSU System. Honorable Renato D. Bunyao, former alumni regent of MSU System. Honorable Samuel B. Sabenicio, alumni regent, MSU System. Attorney Nor Ilyas P. Yusuf, Secretary of the Board of Regents of MSU System. Honorable Nor Haina Ril M. Onti, Faculty Regent, MSU System. Honorable Grashita R. Jacinto Ali, Member of the Board of Regents, MSU System. Vice Chancellors, Deans, Directors, and other distinguished guests, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, to formally open our ceremony and extend a warm welcome to all, we're honored to call upon Professor Rafael A. Reheliana, Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, for his opening remarks. Also acknowledging the presence of Honorable Student Regent of MSU System, Honorable Adrian Shane M. Kasipug.
Our commencement speaker, who shall be properly introduced later, MSU Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Alma Ibirua, Honorable Gracita R. Jacinto Ali, Member of the Board of Regents, Honorable Noraina Iril M. Unte, our Faculty Regent, Honorable Samuel B. Sabenesio, our Alumni Regent, Honorable Renato D. Bunyao, former Alumni Regent, Honorable Adrian Shane M. Kasipong, our Student Regent, Honorable Wisam Mahmoud Hassan, former Student Regent, MSU Vice President for Planning and Development, Engineer Rodrigo S. Baid, Superintendent of MSU Maigo College of Education, Science and Technology, Attorney Jamaluddin A. Basar, MSU Board Secretary, Attorney Nur Ilyas P. Yusuf, Director Johari B. Pangandaman, Director Shahid Q. Manalundong, Director George S. Gunay, MSU Buug Secretary Carol James M. Siose, representing the Chancellor of MSU Buug. Special Assistant to the Office of the Chancellor, MSU Buug, J. Rondo S. Apilar. Of course, our Chancellor, Dr. Nagder J. Abdurrahman, other officials of MSU-Sulu, deans, faculty and staff, proud parents, graduating students, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are celebrating an important occasion that marks the beginning of a new journey. We are gathered here to celebrate the accomplishment of our dear students. This day belongs to you. To the proud parents, our militant salute to you. Your sacrifices and encouragement have been the sound and firm foundations in which your sons and daughters have built their success. To the administrators, faculty, and staff, your dedication and guidance have helped mold the minds and hearts of our students. Thank you for nurturing excellence, creativity, and resilience. And to our dear students, our graduates, look around you. This is your moment. You have overcome obstacles and difficulties along the way to this path. And now, you carry with you the knowledge, strength, and values to make a meaningful impact on the world. Let us reflect not just what we achieved, but what lies ahead. Accordingly, today is not a finish line, it's a launching point. So let us celebrate today's occasion with pride and hope for the future. Once again, welcome and congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor Raheliana, for your inspiring words. It is now my distinct pleasure to call upon our esteemed leader, Dr. Nagder J. Abdurrahman, Chancellor of Mindanao State University-Sulu, to formally introduce our guest speaker.
Thank you. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin wa bihi nasta'in fi umuri dunya wa din wa salatu wa salamu ala asrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin. Wa ba'd. Esteemed members of the Board of Regents, Chancellors, Superintendents, System Officials, Vice Presidents, Vice Chancellors of Mindanao State University-Sulu, faculty members, proud parents, staff, our prospective graduates. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. We are gathered today in the presence of an accomplished public servant, someone whose career reflects an unwavering commitment to the advancement of Philippine higher education, from legal advocacy to regional leadership. His journey in public service is defined by purpose, excellence, and integrity. His career began in 2014 at the Commission on Higher Education Central Office, where he led the Investigation and Enforcement Division under the Legal and Legislative Service. From there on, he upheld institutional integrity and policy compliance with firm yet fair leadership, earning the trust of both his colleagues and the wider academic community. His expertise and dedication very soon lead to wider responsibilities. He was appointed as officer in charge of the Commission on Higher Education regional offices in Cordillera Autonomous Region and Region 2, and later on served as Regional Director of Region 5. And these roles, our guest speaker steered educational initiatives that strengthen regional institutions, expanded access to learning opportunities, and championed quality assurance in higher education. Ladies and gentlemen, today, our esteemed guest speaker leads the Zamboanga Peninsula as the Regional Director of CHED Region 9, where his utmost commitment and leadership continue to inspire and transform academic community. A visionary and collaborator, he works closely with local governments, educational institutions, to include Mindanao State University-Sulu, and community stakeholders to ensure that the goals of equitable and inclusive education are realized on the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, but beyond this astounding accomplishment in titles, this man is deeply grounded in family values. He said that balancing the demands of public service with his devotion to home and dedication to public service must be the yardstick and metrics of life. He reminds us that true leadership is not only about what one achieves, but how one lives with intention, principle, and integrity. Our dear graduates, proud parents, it is our distinct honor to welcome our guests for this very, very momentous occasion. As seasoned legal expert, a transformative public servant, and a role model for ethical leadership, please help me welcome our guest of honor, Attorney Marco Cicero F. Domingo, CESE, represented by Dr. Joseph Lo Santa Teresa, Education Supervisor, Commission on Higher Education. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you very much, everyone. Please have your seats. Good afternoon once again to each and everyone. And before I deliver the speech of our regional director, I would like, of course, to extend my gratitude to the family of MSU-Sulu for inviting, of course, the Commission on Higher Education to be here and for our regional director to be your guest speaker. Thank you po very much. Now, for me, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Dr. Joseph Lu Santa Teresa, the OIC Chief of the Commission on Higher Education. The first time I came to Sulu was prior to pandemic, maybe a year prior to pandemic. And it was quite challenging because we had to come to Sulu before the arrival of our chairperson. And there were no available slots maybe sa boat, so we had to force ourselves to be able to be together with all passengers in the boat. So natulog kami sa cat bed pa noon, no? Hindi pa tulad ngayon na you already have big boats ferrying people from Sulu to Zamboanga. So it was quite a challenging time, and that time I would like also to say that my heart was not assured, no, when I was told by my regional director back then, Dr. Rodi Garcia, to come to Sulu. So, of course, I heard a lot of news, and my heart was not at ease when they said na, you go to Holo, you need to go to Holo to ensure that everything would be in place before the chairperson. But, you know, as civil servants, we cannot say no, and so we headed our journey to Sulu. And when we came to Holo, it was a totally different perspective from what I have in mind. No, it's not only that you have a very picturesque place here in Holo, in Sulu, the very beautiful beaches, the very sumptuous food, very delicious food that you have, but most of all, I'd like to say that what makes me come back to Sulu because I've been here almost a couple of times already, not too many to count. But you know what keeps me coming back? It's actually the people here in Sulu. The hospitality, the friendship, the relationships that we have built, no, the commission and the institutions and other stakeholders here in Sulu is very much different with other stakeholders that we have met. We would always say that if you come to Sulu, it's a totally different type of hospitality that you will receive. Not only you are welcomed full-heartedly, but you have with you the joy and happiness when you go back to your hometown. So that's what I always bring back to Zamboanga, the joy and happiness that I get here from Sulu. Anyway, enough of that. Let me read to you, of course, the speech of my regional director, and my apologies on behalf of our regional director. He is not able to come today because he has a very important meeting on Monday morning. And it's quite hard for him to travel from Holo to Manila and have a meeting on a very early morning on a Monday. So with that, I'd like, of course, to read to you his message. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A blessed and joyful day to the proud graduates, esteemed faculty, dedicated parents, and the entire Mindanao State University-Sulu community. It is truly an honor to stand before you today as we celebrate not just the end of your academic journey, but the beginning of greater responsibility. To lead, to serve, and to uplift your community through the knowledge that you now carry. Graduates, your diplomas are more than just a symbol of achievement. They are a reminder that education is not merely for personal gain, but for the betterment of others, especially here in Sulu and the greater Bangsamoro region. Knowledge, if not shared, fades. If not used responsibly, it divides. But when cultivated with excellence and integrity, it transforms lives and entire communities. As you move forward, remember, true excellence is not just measured by titles or awards, but by how you use what you have learned to bring peace, development, and hope to others. Let your success be rooted in gentility, treating others with care and respect, and in reliability, working together for the collective good, guided by the dream of an inclusive, prosperous Sulu. Your generation has the power to break cycles of poverty, ignorance, and conflict. Not by force, but by education, compassion, and responsible leadership. I believe in you, and I trust that the seeds of excellence planted here at MSU-Sulu will bear fruit across our communities. As your regional director at the Commission on Higher Education, I stand with you in this mission. You are not alone in this journey. Let us move forward, cultivating knowledge, shaping lives, and transforming Mindanao. Congratulations, class of 2025. The future awaits your stewardship. Mabuhay kayo at maraming salamat.
Thank you, Attorney Domingo, represented by Dr. Joseph Lucy Santa Teresa, for the truly insightful and motivating address. Your words will undoubtedly resonate with our graduates as they move forward. And now, to express our profound gratitude to our esteemed commencement speaker, we now invite Professor Nagdir J. Abdurrahman for the presentation of the plaque of appreciation and token to Attorney Marco Cicero F. Domingo, represented by Dr. Joseph Lu C. Santa Teresa. Allow me to read the citation. Mindanao State University-Sulu present this plaque of appreciation to Attorney Marco Cicero F. Domingo, Regional Director, Region 9, Commission on Higher Education, and acknowledgement of his notable contribution as guest speaker during the 49th Commencement Exercises of Mindanao State University-Sulu, whose eloquent address and astute guidance left an enduring impression on the class of 2025. Given this 29th day of June 2025 at MSU-Sulu Gymnasium, capital site, Sulu, Philippines. Signed, Chancellor Nagdir J. Abdurrahman, Campus Secretary Abdel Ajim M. Salasain, and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Rafael A. Reheliana. Also, we'd like to invite our esteemed dignitaries to join in the presentation of the plaque of appreciation and tokens to our commencement speaker. Once again, a resounding applause to Attorney Marco Cicero F. Domingo, Commencement Speaker, represented by Dr. Joseph Lu C. Santa Teresa. And now, ladies and gentlemen, may we direct our attention to the main LCD screen in front for a video presentation by Commission on Higher Education, Unified Student Financial Assistance System for Tertiary Education. Please be seated. Once again, a video presentation by Commissioner of Education, Unified Student Financial Assistance System for Tertiary Education.
CHED Unifast Academic Excellence Award is given to a graduating student who has achieved the highest general weighted average based on the academic guidelines set by the higher education institution and who is a recipient of the programs under Republic Act 10931, otherwise known as the Universal Access to Quality Tertiary Education Act. The Academic Excellence Award Medal is adorned with golden leaves on a gold-plated brass surface, symbolizing knowledge, learning, and excellence, and representing a gift of success and achievement. It features an intricate design of the seals of the Commission on Higher Education and Unifast. The recipient is a graduating student who demonstrates exemplary leadership, meets the highest standards of academic excellence, shows impressive co-curricular and community involvement, and exhibits other noteworthy skills throughout their academic tenure.
May we invite to present the Certificate of Achievement our commencement speaker, represented by Dr. Joseph Lu C. Santa Teresa, and to be assisted by Dr. Nagdir J. Abdurrahman, Chancellor, and Professor Yashir M. Yail, ICTC Director, Campus Tertiary Education, Focal. Allow me to read the citation for the award. Republic of the Philippines, Office of the President, Commission on Higher Education, Unified Student Financial Assistance System for Tertiary Education. Their certificate of achievement is presented to Nerna A. Hariman in recognition of outstanding academic performance and as beneficiary of the programs under the Universal Access to Quality Tertiary Education Act, RA 10931. The UNIFAS Academic Excellence Award recognizes your achievements throughout your educational journey. This certificate is given on 29th day of June 2025, signed Attorney Ryan L. Esteves, OIC Executive Director, UNIFAS. Once again, congratulations to Nerna A. Hariman. Also, next award is from the Bangsamoro Transit Authority, Office of the Member of Parliament, Attorney Shah Eliha B. Dumama Alba, Bangsamoro Government Center, is awarded to Kaalalay sa Edukasyon Program, MSU-Sulu, to Nor Hidaya H. Umban. Once again, Nor Hidaya H. Umban. Once again, congratulations to Nur Hiday H. Umban. Thank you, Chancellor Nagdir J. Abdurrahman and Dr. Joseph Lu C. Santa Teresa.
At this moment, a special award will be extended from Sibulan Law Office, a cash incentive of 10,000 pesos to our 12 magna cum laude. May we request Attorney Sibulan and Chancellor Dr. J. Abdurrahman to present the cash incentives.
Also, we would like to invite the presence of Honorable Student Regent Honorable Adrian Shane M. Casibug to join in the giving of the cash incentives for our magna cum laudes. Calling our magna cum laudes, starting with Sariul Ben Laden A. Magna cum laude, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. Lastam Anisafi, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management. Ajid Rashada A, Bachelor of Science in Biology, magna cum laude. Ali Yasir A, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Alibasa Dolin Joy M, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. Inawat Carlin Lirabi, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. Ismaluddin Zulaika A, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. Hariman Nerna A, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Albasir Adslan A, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics. Adam Ben Laden A, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Saham Perhatsma H, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in General Sciences. And Ismail Fatima Ayesha I, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. Once again, this magna cum laudes will receive a cash amounting to $10 from Attorney Cebulan Law Office. Once again, let us all applaud our 12 magna cum laudes. Thank you so much, Attorney Cebulan Law Office.
Another special award from Cebulan Law Office, a cash gift to Mahmour Arula, College of Agriculture, Chief of Staff, Cebulan Law Office.
Once again, congratulations to Mahmour Arula. Thank you so much, Chancellor Dr. Nagdir J. Abdurrahman, Attorney Maltino J. Cebulan, and Honorable Adrian Shane M. Casipo. We now come to a pivotal moment in our ceremony. To officially present the deserving individuals for graduation, we call upon our Chancellor, Dr. Nagdir J. Abdurrahman, to join us for the presentation of the candidates for graduation. And also calling the presence of Vice President for Academic Affairs of MSU System, Dr. Alma E. Birua, for the conferment of degrees.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Madam Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Alma E. Birua, by virtue of the authority vested upon me as Chancellor of Mindanao State University-Sulu, may I have the honor and privilege to present to you 1,482 candidates for graduation this academic year 2024-2025, broken down as follows. College of Agriculture, 213, composed of Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, major in Agronomy, 147, Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Business Management, 66, College of Arts and Sciences, 207, composed of Bachelor of Science in Biology, 128, Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, 4, Bachelor of Arts in Islamic Studies, 1. Bachelor of Arts in English Language Studies, 73, and Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, 1. For the College of Business Administration and Accountancy, 124. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Human Resource Management, 71. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management, 21. Bachelor of Science in Economics, 11. And the pioneering graduate of Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, 21. For the College of Computer Studies, composed of Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, 44. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, 248. For the College of Education, 370. Composed of Doctor of Philosophy and Educational Management, 15. Master of Arts in Education, major in Educational Management, 22. Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English, 84. Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics, 13. Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in General Science, 40. And Bachelor of Elementary Education, 196. For the College of Fisheries, composed of Bachelor of Science in Fisheries, 71. For the College of Health and Sciences, 86. Composed of Bachelor of Science in Nursing, 86. For the College of Public Affairs, 119. Composed of Master of Public Administration, Plan A, 4. Master of Public Administration, Plan B, 35. Certificate in Governmental Management, 16. Bachelor of Public Administration, 39. And Bachelor of Science in Community Development, 25. With a grand total of 1,482 candidates for graduation this academic year 2024-2025 for your conferment, Madam Vice President. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. By virtue of the power vested by law of the Republic of the Philippines, through the Board of Regents of the Mindanao State University, and on behalf of the University President, it is my distinct honor and privilege to confer to you your respective diploma, titles, and degrees with all the rights and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Thank you, Vice President Alma Ibero and Chancellor Dr. J. Abdurrahman. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give a resounding round of applause for our newly conferred graduates. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you, everyone, and please be seated.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to hear from the boys of the graduating class a testament to their dedication and hard work. Please welcome, for her valedictory address, our most outstanding graduate awardee, Anissa P. Lastam, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management.
With profound gratitude, I would like to express my heartfelt appreciation to the officials and officers of Mindanao State University-Sulu, whose leadership and support have been instrumental in making this momentous occasion possible. I extend my sincere thanks to the MSU Board of Regents, together with all ex-officio and appointed members for their steadfast guidance. My deepest appreciation goes to the MSU system officials for ensuring the smooth coordination of our academic journey. To the chancellors of the MSU campuses, thank you for your unwavering dedication and leadership. Special acknowledgement is extended to my own community, the MSU-Sulu leadership. Chancellor Dr. Nader J. Abdurrahman, sir, to our vice chancellors, to other hardworking officials of MSU-Sulu, to the supportive deans of the various colleges, and to our dedicated faculty and staff. Thank you for shaping our minds and hearts with excellence and care. To our commencement speaker, your presence honors us. To our distinguished guests, friends, families, and most of all, to my fellow graduates. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu, and a pleasant afternoon to all. Before I begin, I want everyone here to do something small but meaningful. Please give yourselves, the graduates, a big round of applause. Palakpakan naman natin ang ating mga sarili. You've made it, we've made it, and I am so proud of all of us. Now, if you could read the paper I am holding right now, you'd see one bold word at the top: rebranding. I entitled my speech, Rebranding. Why so? Well, let me tell you a story about a little girl. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who hated people. She hated them and she feared them. She didn't play with other kids that much. She preferred her own company. She had a frail body, was always tired, and barely had the energy for outings or laag. But more than that, she was terrified of social interaction. And when this little girl started going to school, oh boy, class reporting became her personal nightmare. Every time she had to speak in front of the class, she panicked. Every time she had to perform, she broke down. And every time the spotlight was on her, she melted down. She lived in a bubble of fear, convinced she had no potential. Until the day came when she finally started to gain confidence. She began to believe that maybe, just maybe, she could actually do it. That maybe public speaking wasn't so scary, that it wasn't the end of the world to stand in front of a crowd. Now the question is, did she do it? Did she finally become brave in public speaking? Ladies and gentlemen, the answer is yes. And that little girl is me. The little girl is Anisa Lastam, now standing here as the class valedictorian, speaking in front of a big crowd. That, my friends, is called rebranding. It is what we marketing majors learn to do when a product or company no longer reflects its true potential. We might decide to change the logo, redesign the company's identity, or update the product packaging. We could even suggest improving the product or service to meet what the market wants and needs. Just like how you can upgrade your skills and character to land that dream job. But rebranding doesn't mean you have to change who you are entirely. It means revealing who you've always been beneath the fear. That's what happened to me, and I know it happened to many of you too. Now, this story of mine is just one example of what can happen when you start doing things scared. It doesn't matter if you feel like you're 1 second away from peeing your pants out of fear. In fact, if you could travel back in time and tell my younger self that she would one day become a class valedictorian delivering a valedictory speech, maiihi siya sa takot right on the spot. Yet, she was still able to change. And this isn't just about public speaking nor achieving awards. This applies to all areas of life. Learning to proceed despite fear and learning to drown out the noise of judgment. Because sometimes it's not really self-doubt that holds us back, but the fear that other people will judge us. And let's be honest, People will judge. It is inevitable. So find your reason to continue despite the judgment. In my case, ladies and gentlemen, it was my parents. It was my parents who fueled me to keep going despite everything. My mother specifically wasn't able to finish her studies. Not because she lacked intelligence or determination, but because poverty demanded that she set her dreams aside to survive. I always remember her saying, "Inda bisan inhipami katas pagsulatan wayroon. Biadto kasigpit in kabuhi nam." She made the ultimate sacrifice so that I wouldn't have to endure the same hardships, so that I can have my own pen and paper. So every quiz I studied for, every competition I joined, and every time I dragged my exhausted, anemic body to school, I thought of her. I thought of the dreams she let go of and the dreams she passed on to me. But even now, the life she lives still breaks me. Because even when she's right there listening to me, she can no longer understand what I'm saying. So please excuse me as I switch language and use our beloved mother tongue, Tausug, in order to properly thank both her and Ama. Ina, Ama, graduate na kita. Nakagraduate na hi Anis, anak niyo mamanis. Charis. Magsukol, hakatan, pagtuyo niyo magpa-school kamo. Hapag aluk kayo, hapag lutuan jualan, hapag tuwang kahawa, bisan laul-laulan. Ina, Ama, worth it in paghukot ko junay. Alhamdulillah, ang nakamo first cum laude, anak, magsukol tuon. Ha mga kamawmaasan isab sin mga iwan ko nag-graduate, kaingatan ko bang anak niyo isab inyari haunahan, magsarang sukul day sab sila kanyo. Ako na ain mag-represent kanila, iwan yadiin, hunit, iwan lahul mag-usaha, tiyuyuan nyo na kami via school, haawot sin makakaya nyo. Magsukol tuod. My parents may not have finished school, but today they are the reason I am standing on this stage. This medal, this title, this speech, it belongs to them just as much as it does to me. Their love and support made me realize how privileged I truly am, simply because I have parents like them. No amount of money can compare to the comfort of knowing they are still alive to witness my graduation. And I know I'm not the only one in this crowd carrying the weight of sacrifice. Some of you worked part-time jobs. Some of you helped raise younger siblings while trying to pass major exams. Some of you walked to school on an empty stomach and still managed to wear a smile. And some of you have lost a parent or a loved one. And it hurts. Because those are the very people we want to be with us on this day when we can finally say, "Nakagraduate na ako." Though they not be here anymore to witness your graduation, but I just know they are more than proud of you for continuing to live and for making it here. To those warriors in disguise, I see you. This moment is yours too. You did it, you made it, and I'm so, so proud of you. And hey, don't forget that we are pandemic survivors. We are the batch that didn't get to experience our senior high graduation ceremony. So if you go all out with your celebration today, go, go, go. Todo nyo yan. You deserve it. Pang-invite man ka mo. Before I end my speech, I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank the people who helped me. To my Siba Adin, Ma'am Jeng, gracias por todo. Por tu soporta y disposición de ayuda conmigo. Siempre yo acordo contigo y era manmirahan kita otra vez seguro na sambu. Thank you, Ma'am. To the Siba faculty, our gorgeous moms and handsome sirs, Ma'am Neri, Sir Rods, Ma'am Bites, Ma'am Shah, Ma'am I, Sir Kai, Sir Abel, Sir Abdul, Sir Naren, Ma'am Nelda, Ma'am Rebs, and to my coach, Sir Rusby, thank you all for everything. Each one of you inspired me and taught me lessons I will never forget. Magsukol. To my family, Elfam, thank you for treating me like a princess. Your support never wavered, and I am beyond thankful. To my friends, my chararats, Team Marites, my marketing peeps, you know who you are. Thank you, and I will miss you all. To my Batman, thank you for accepting my alien side. Your advice gave me comfort and light during my darkest nights. You're truly my dark knight. And I'd also like to thank the Supreme Student Council and to our batch president, Aldasad. I see you guys. It wasn't easy to lead the student body, to balance leadership and academics, but you guys did it with grace and unwavering efforts. I see your efforts to make the events of the students memorable and to make everything a little better. So on behalf of the other fellow graduates, to the Supreme Student Council, thank you so much. And last but not least, to this university and the people behind it, the administration, our professors, staff, and everyone who made this ceremony possible. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to reach higher dreams and create new ones. We will forever carry the torch of being an MSU1. My fellow graduates, now we face the real world. They say adulting is hard and that after this, everything might feel like going back to square one. But no matter what career you pursue, what job you take, always bear in mind that your worth is not measured by your title, salary, or the size of your achievement. It is measured by your kindness, compassion, humility, and how many people you lifted along the way. And as we move forward into a world full of uncertainty, I want you to remember this. Success is not about never failing. It is about rising each time we fail, stronger, wiser, and braver. So when you feel like you are not good enough or that your story doesn't matter, I want you also to remember the best brands in the world start out perfect. They failed, they stumbled, they went through multiple versions before becoming what they are today. And so can you. Rebrand if you must, reinvent if you need to, but never forget who you are and where you came from. Because the world doesn't need perfect people. It needs people who are real, who are resilient, and who rise despite everything that tried to hold them back. So soar high, my fellow Sulu MSU1s, and congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations once again, Anissa P. Lastam, Magna Cum Laude, Most Outstanding Graduate Awardee. Thank you for sharing your journey and aspirations with us. At this moment, to form alma mater and uphold its values as they step into the world, we call upon Aldasad G. Jumadil, Supreme Student President, to lead our graduates in the Pledge of Loyalty.
Please stand up, graduates. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. In grateful recognition of the opportunity afforded me by the Mindanao State University and the Republic of the Philippines, I hereby pledge to dedicate myself to the unwavering search for truth, the creation of knowledge, and the improvement of the quality of life for all while mindful of my responsibility to secure the future generations yet unborn, and to continually demonstrate a discipline will so as to preserve a high moral order, all for the service of my country, humanity, and God.
As our graduates transition into the STEAM ranks of alumni, we invite Honorable Samuel B. Sabenicio, Alumni Regent MSU System, to administer the oath-taking of new alumni of MSU.
Before I will administer your oath as members, I would like to first officially recognize your OSLA awardee. It has been our practice during graduation that we join the recognition of the OSLA awardee. One of the reasons behind this is the fact that we know na kayo as graduates of Mindanao State University-Sulu are not ordinary people after this. Wherever you go, you are expected to be leaders in your community. But as a symbol, we would like to officially request the OSLA awardee to come forward. And I would like to inform you na although I did not bring the plaque, wala na apas o padala ang pangalan, I would like to inform him also that he can collect the plaque 2 weeks or 3 weeks after, either from Chancellor Nagder or from the Office of the Alumni Relations. So may I request the OSLA awardee? Aside from the plaque, we also give a small amount of cash for he can treat his family and friends for dinner one of these nights. So thank you. Thank you very much. So, graduates of MSU-Sulu, as I mentioned, you are not ordinary people anymore. You will be bringing the name of Mindanao State University, and you are a representative of all the alumni, not only in Sulu, but also for the whole system. You will be a different person after this, and I'd like to administer your oath as your national president. So may I request that you raise your right hands. Although meron kayong loyalty pledge kanina, but this one for becoming a member of the Mindanao State University Alumni Association. Raise your right hand, please, and follow after me. I state your name. Having been admitted as a member of the Mindanao State University Alumni Association, do hereby solemnly swear to abide by, follow and uphold the Constitution and bylaws of the Association, and fulfill to the best all the duties and responsibilities of a member. I shall consider it my obligation to become a member of an MSU-AA chapter in my locality and get involved in its programs, projects, and other endeavors. I pledge to protect the noble name of my alma mater, the Mindanao State University, and of the MSU Alumni Association, to live up to their ideals and to commit myself to their vision of improving the quality of life of the people of Mindanao and the nation at large. So help me God. Congratulations and welcome to the alumni world.
Congratulations once again to our newest alumni of MSU. May you carry the torch of the MSU-Sulu with pride. And now let us all stand and feel the spirit of our university as the graduates class of 2025 lead us in the singing of the MSU-Sulu hymn and himno ng pamantasan.
Kauman darajatmu pilihan, hantammu kahoy jati, simbat judi maguwi, halaum hukum milikmu, in kesambuhan tantu. MSU-Sulu, kasihlah saku kaimu, tatap pahina pusan waktu. Bautanmu paduman, imingin ingkatan, halkamu biya intan, mangunit ku tahi kurang. MSU-Sulu, linduran damku kaimu, tatap pahina pusan waktu. Bangsa kimuyag, kapandaianmu simaplag, bisan hariin tampak, ini kau ipagbangsa. MSU-Sulu, musan tunggu, barang sedia masalay, baugbog kaimu, magtabaru pahikalan yutmu. MSU-Sulu.
We invite all graduates and alumni to join in singing of the hymno ng pamantasan.
Nagsakop ng
Thank you everyone for that heartfelt rendition. As our program draws to a close, we will now observe the solemn exit of colors by our ROTC cadets.
Requesting our esteemed dignitaries for a photo opportunity. And also Board of Regents to join the photo opportunity. Once again, requesting our esteemed dignitaries for a photo opportunity. Requesting our esteemed dignitaries to come there for a photo opportunity with our graduating class of 2025. Once again, a photo opportunity with our esteemed dignitaries together with our graduating class of 2025. And with that, we officially conclude the Mindanao State University-Sulu 49th Commencement Exercises for the graduating class of 2025. Mabuhay, class of 2025! On behalf of Mindanao State University-Sulu, we extend our sincerest gratitude to everyone who joined us today in celebrating the achievement of the class of 2025. I am Radam J. Yusuf.
I am Nurse Atty.
Wishing you an incredible day and an even more resounding congratulations to our graduates of the graduating class of 2025. And now for the recessional to be led by Director for Student Affairs, Professor Algajar M. Sarahadin. Also we have our commencement speaker, represented by Dr. Joseph Lu C. Santa Teresa. Dr. Iberua, Vice President for Academic Affairs, MSU System. Engineer Rodrigo S. Baid, Vice President for Planning and Development, MSU System. Dr. Sheila J. Magulama, MSU Buug, Chancellor, represented by Professor Carol Jane C. Siyosi, Campus Secretary, MSU Buug. Attorney Jamaluddin A. Basar. Attorney Jamaluddin A. Basar, Superintendent, Mindanao State University, Maigo School of Arts and Trade. Honorable Isam M. Hassan, former Student Region, MSU System. Honorable Renato D. Bunyao, former Alumni Region, MSU System. Honorable Adrian Shane M. Casipug, Student Region, MSU System. Honorable Samuel B. Sabenicio, Alumni Region, MSU System. Attorney Nor Ilyas B. Yusuf, Secretary of the Board of Regents, MSU System. Honorable Norhaina Ariel M.N.T., Faculty Regent of the MSU System. Honorable Gashita R. Jacinto Ali, Member of the Board of Regents, MSU System. Vice Chancellors, Deans, Directors. Once again, congratulations to all the graduates of the class of 2025. Your journey has just begun, and we are absolutely thrilled for the incredible impact you are poised to make. Go forth, embrace every opportunity, and shape the future with your unique brilliance. Thank you for being the inspiring individuals you are. Now, go out and make history.